Alright, Shalom, Shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise going out to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Hafadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutations, and many blessings to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel up from the GMS Camp Atlanta, coming back up to the Spirit with another lesson. And I'm praying and hope that this lesson is edifying. Okay, so So I was on TikTok and I noticed this video where this woman, I guess she's in New York, but there's a building collapse. There's an earthquake or something like that in New York, and the building collapsed. And there's things going on in the world right now, and we're seeing, you know, uh, the earth shaking in places on unprecedented scales. Okay, you're having earthquakes all over the earth. All right. So I'm gonna start off with Second Ezra's. I'm gonna come back to this one, but I'm gonna go to Second Ezra's, the 9th chapter, in the first verse, and it reads, "And he answered me then, and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when thou shalt be seeing earthquakes and uproars of the people, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." So the Most High is letting us know that he's definitely visiting this place, because we are seeing earthquakes. Now, before I play this video, here is a map. Okay, this is a earthquake track at earthquaketrack.com, and you can look at this and you can see this was just 2 hours ago, a 4.1 earthquake in Peru, a 4.5 earthquake in Fiji. You know what I'm saying? There was a 4.3 in Japan, another 4.3 in Fiji, a 3.3 in Kansas City. You see, none of these earthquakes are being reported in the news right now, man. Okay? And you're seeing these are, when you start getting into the 3s, 4s, and 5s as far as earthquakes are concerned, those are pretty big earthquakes, man. They can do some damage. Okay? So, you have all of these earthquakes that's been happening lately. Look at this list, And then you have this button here where you can go to all recent earthquakes, and you can scroll and see all of the earthquakes that's been happening. And there's pages of these things, man. Okay? Some of them are smaller than others, but, there are a lot of earthquakes going on right now all across the earth. And these things are being recorded and not reported. All right? So we know that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is visiting these places just by looking at their own recordings of earthquakes all across the earth. Now, what else has happened across the earth? We're seeing the uproars and rumors of wars of the people, just like Yahweh Shai said. Okay, I'm gonna play this video. We're gonna grab some more presets. But look, she's talking about there's an earthquake in New York.
A building just collapsed in the corner of my mom's building. It's really bad. There's a corner store right here that's destroyed. All 5 floors of the building are demolished.
Okay, and real soon, okay, you're gonna have these collapses, but you're not gonna have people there to come free you from it. Now, y'all saw, they were out there in the dark, and it was cutting, trying to cut people loose and all that stuff. But real soon you're not gonna have that. All right, you're not gonna have anybody that's gonna come to the rescue because everything is shutting down. All right. So you're seeing earthquakes, and these earthquakes are having a major effect, and they're not being reported by the mainstream media because they don't want y'all to know that the Lord has really visited this place just like He said He would in the precept it just brought out. Okay, this is Matthew 4:27. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." So we're seeing earthquakes in places that there's never been earthquakes before. Okay, you're seeing them all across the earth, and they're hitting hard. I was watching a video the other day because there's cameras everywhere now. All right, there's cameras and there's internet everywhere, so the world gets to see everything that's going on. And it was a beach. I can't remember exactly what beach it was on, but the waves were drawing back, and the country on the other side of those waves was Taiwan. I believe it was Taiwan. I could be wrong. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Slovakia is the Philippines. Okay, I believe it was the Philippines, and they're saying that it could possibly be a tsunami over there because of the big drawback in the waves. Now I'm not sure if that happened, but that's what I saw was being reported. It's not confirmed, but I did see the on the video the waves drawing back very deep. Okay, so there's definitely big things happening in the earth that's not being reported by the mainstream media. But as these things happen, the men of the Lord are still going to go out and report and do these videos and let you know, hey, as long as we're out, on the highways and the byways and we're doing these videos, you may have an opportunity to repent. But once the Lord shut the internet down and take His men off the highways and the byways, you're not going to have access to that knowledge anymore. Okay. So whatever wisdom and knowledge you've established during your time, just doing whatever that do is that will type spirit, this is what you've established during the time of trouble. So that's what you have to fall back on. Okay. So it says, verse 9, it says, verse 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. You see? So this is just the beginning of all of the calamity and problems and strife that are going to happen. Okay? That are happening, and we're starting to see it more and more. I just watched a video where two dudes got into a fight over a lighter, and one guy hit the other guy, and he fell down on the train track and got ran over. There's no love. The love is leaving this place, man. It's left this place actually. All right, we're seeing the result of it because as the spirit of the love that Yahweh Shem Yahushua give leaves this place, you're gonna start seeing more and more violence. Okay, and that's happening. All right, it says, and then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right. And we are, because GMS primarily is one of the only camps that call on the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Now you have like-minded camps that call on the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua as well, But then you got some people that are bugged out that's calling on that name too. Like old Porky that's eating the pork and speaking in the Lord's name with pork on his breath. How off is that? All right. But it says, some of us might get delivered up and be afflicted and even killed, and we're going to be hated of all nations because why? We're telling nations their judgment coming from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. It says, verse 10, it says, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and hate one another. And that lines up perfectly with 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Okay. So it says, and many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. And that's what we see, with a lot of other camps and other doctrines. These are the Israelite doctrines that are out right now that aren't following on the correct doctrine. And this is what they're teaching is something that's not truthful, that doesn't align with the scriptures, don't have the correct breakdowns. You know, that's a false prophet. You know, some of them can be in error, but some of them can actually be false prophets. Verse 12 it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So shall wax cold. All right. Now moving to Second Ezra, is going back to the 15th chapter. It says, this is Second Ezra 15 and 5. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, and destruction. Okay. So of course we're gonna see buildings collapse because the Lord is bringing destruction for this to this place. All right. Verse 6 it says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. Thus saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. You see, so the Lord is getting tired of, the men of the Lord that are doing their best and they're covered through the blood of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the elect, dealing with this stuff, man. Okay? We're tired of that. The Lord is about to put an end to all that, man. We ain't gonna have to deal with your wickedness no more. The Lord tired of you being wicked, man. He's not gonna sit back quiet no more because you've accomplished it. Your iniquity was filled. Okay. In verse 9 it says, and therefore shall I avenge. Therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me the innocent blood from among them. You see, so we're complaining, man. Even in the spirit world, the men of the Lord are still complaining to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. So I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. I'm gonna go to verse 19. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right. And these wars and these earthquakes and these famines, these things are going to cause these tribulations that people are going to go through. And if Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not with you, then you're through. Okay. And so yeah, I just wanted to bring that out. You got earthquakes happening everywhere, storms, pestilence, and plagues. Did I get that? Yeah, I got that. So hey, the Lord is moving in this place, man. The Lord is about to destroy this place. You already see the structure and structural integrity of this place breaking down, and real soon you're just gonna see things fall apart. It's about to be bad out here, man. So with that, I pray this is an edifying lesson. I'm ended off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadesh. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Until the next time I say shalom.